Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hagan Lukwe and I'm delighted to have you. We'll be looking at citation styles and I'll take you through some examples of major citation styles. Citation is more like a guideline that enables you to cite the source of the information that you got from different materials during your writing. So it could be your technical report or final year project, whatever it is that you're presenting, that you're writing and making public. You have to cite the original source of the information. You may quote them, you may paraphrase original ideas. Citations help you to link the information that you're providing to the original source. Without doing that, you may be guilty of plagiarism. Plagiarism is an offense in academic circles. What does it mean? Using the information of others without recognizing them in an academic work. So once you write with the ideas of others, you also need to recognize them by engaging in appropriate citations. Moving forward, let's consider the types of citations. There are three major citation types. One is parenthetical citation, the other is numerical citation, and the final one is note citation. So the parenthetical citation is relevant to your final year project. How it is done is that the first author's surname of the work that you consult, the paper that you consult for your write-up, and the year of publication is usually found in the text in parentheses, while in the bibliography, in the reference list, you can now get the detailed information of that. If there are more authors that wrote the textbook or the paper that you consulted, some referencing styles may permit you to write the surname of the first author followed by et al. You put full stop and a comma, then the year of publication, everything in parentheses. It's also important that you understand that in citations, there are two major aspects, the in-text and the bibliography, which is the referencing list. So if you have any source of information, there is a particular style, depending on the type of citation, to be used in the body of your work, which we call in-text referencing. And there is also a format for providing the detail of what you referenced under the reference list. Moving forward, the second type of citation is the one we call numerical citation. This particular style of referencing is mostly found in journals. In this type of referencing, numbers are used in parentheses in the body of your write-up, and those numbers are connected to the referencing list by providing details of information about that. So if you have one in the body of your work in parentheses or block bracket, you may also have that one, details of the one, under the reference list as appropriate. Such a referencing style is usually required when you are writing an article for publication. And finally, the third citation style is note citation. In this type of citation, you include a footnote of the full citation, which is indicated in the text. If in this page you cited like 1 to 3, in the footnote you include the details of 1 to 3. Under the page, you include the details of the 1 to 3 citations. So let's consider a few referencing styles that are important for your project. One is the American Psychological Association's referencing style. This is the 7th edition of the citation style. For a book that you consult, Inside the body of your work, use this method to cite your work. Inside the body of your text, you just write the surname and the year of publication, and under the bibliography, under the reference list, you include these details. What it means is that you write the surname of this author, comma, and the initials, and in brackets you write the year, full stop. Then this is assumed to be the topic of the book, and after which you find the publisher of the book, right, indicated. So for chapters of books, you can have this method as used to cite a chapter of a book. So you know, books may be compiled, and some authors may write different chapters. So if maybe in a particular chapter you discover that a different person wrote it, this is how to cite that particular author. So if it is a chapter of a book and Dillard wrote that particular chapter, you have to cite Dillard in the text, in the body of your project as follows. Inside the body of your project, this will be used. Then under the bibliography, under your reference list, you will include these details about Dillard, and this is the title, that's the heading of that which he wrote. Then this was compiled by these authors. You write in and include those editors that compiled the book, and this is the heading of the compiled book. This is more like the name of the textbook that you consulted, but was written by the particular chapter was written by Dillard, right? So you recognize these people that compiled the book, and also the heading of the book, including the edition of that book, and also the publisher of the book. So for the article in print, you see, after an article has been accepted for publication, it may be under print. You have it in print. So if you're citing such a paper, you just have to include this in the in-text, that's in the body of your paper, and come under the reference list to include these details. This one is the name, that's the surname of the author and the year, and you have the title of the paper that you consulted. This is the title of the paper, and this is the journal that is publishing the paper. If you look at this, you find the issue of that paper and also the volume that that particular paper was published. Then this is the page number. So you include these details under the bibliography. So this is an example where you have authors more than one. You can include the surname of the first author followed by et al, full stop, comma, and the year of publication. Then under the reference list, you have these details included. You write the surname of all authors followed by initials and separated by a comma until you have to the second to the last. Then use this symbol of and before you can now write the last author, followed by the year of publication in parentheses. So include the title of the paper or book, whatever, followed by the journal that published the paper, then the issue and volume that the paper was published would have to be included, and the page numbers must be included. Then finally, the DOI, the digital object identifier, which is unique for every paper, it must be thoroughly captured. Then for a website, some people complain that they don't know how to reference information gotten from website. You just have to look at what we have here. This is more like the surname of the author and the year that has to be captured in the body of your write-up. Then under your reference list, you include these details. Some referencing style may have different approach to this. So this one is relevant to the APA method of referencing, where you have the author's surname, the initial, and this is the year, right? This is the heading of the information. Then you include the cite, that is the address of the information. Then for the modern learning associations type of referencing, you can have this as what to capture in your text, inside the text of referencing. All this should be captured from the source of your information. Then where you give details as appropriate under the reference list. If you look at this, you will see that it's different from the APA method of referencing. Here you have the author's surname, after which you have the first name in full written, then followed by the title of the book. If it is a book that you consulted in print, then what follows is the place where the publication was made, and finally the year of publication. If it is an e-book that you consulted, you write in the text. If it is an e-book that you consulted, you can write this under the reference list: the name of the author, the title of the e-book, the publisher of the e-book, and the year of publication. This is the publisher of the e-book, which is Springer Lake. And you have the DOI, the digital object identifier of the e-book. Then for journals, you have this to be captured under the reference list. You can see the author's name, then use an inverted comma to write the heading or the title of the article or paper. Then this is the journal that published the paper. So you have the volume and the number properly captured, including the year of publication and the page number of your paper. So use PP, full stop, then you continue with the paper number. So having known these referencing styles, there is also need to manage these references while you're writing your final year project, or you're writing a technical report, or whatever it is. You're writing a concept note, seeking any available grant, or whatever it is that you may need information of others to build your own write-up. So having known the citation styles, it is also good to manage these citations, manage these references, and there are tools to use to manage these references. We have the paid versions and also unpaid applications to help you manage these references. In the next video, I will teach you how to use the Zotero referencing manager to help you organize your references. When the video is out, you see it on top of this space, and click on it to learn how to manage your references with the Zotero app. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.